This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
The rest of the card is announced as an Inferno match between Kane and MVP, Miz versus Boogeyman, and Ken Kennedy against The Undertaker in a last ride match.
Conrad, you're from Alabama.
Yep.
Did you ever hear of the Infernos?
I knew about these Inferno matches. Yes.
Well, the
oh, you mean the old tag team?
The tag team from the 60s.
Yes, I've at least heard of them. Can't say that I know much of their work.
Well, one of them was an Alabamian or somebody from down there in the Southeast, old Frankie Kane, Great Mephisto. And he had a club foot.
So his foot liked to party, or what does that mean?
Yeah, well, it was shorter. His one leg was shorter than the other. So he would build up his boot and he would tap the toe of that boot. And I know I've told the story about Terry Funk in the studio and them chasing the Infernos out and getting that club foot Inferno and holding him down and taking his boot off to find out what was inside that boot, that when you tapped the toe and you got kicked in it, and what it would do to a man's forehead. And Terry told that story. And he talked about how, by God, when you get kicked in the head, it felt like a sledgehammer. And when we got the boot, we found there was a trap door, so that when Inferno number 2 would tap the end of his toe, 2 pounds of lead would go to the front of the boot, and then he would kick you in the head. Have you ever been kicked in the head with 2 pounds of lead? Well, I have, and this right here, all these stitches in my head are the result of the Inferno number 2's 2 pounds of lead. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I've got the boot now, and I'm gonna wear it at the El Paso Civic Center, and I'm gonna kick you in the head with 2 pounds of lead. See how you like it.
I love you for that, Bruce.
And your mother's a whore.
When was the last time you got to talk to Mr. Funk?
When Vicky passed, when his wife passed.
You should call him today.
I should. I probably will. But Terry was such a great storyteller, and the thing to me was that what was confusing about that was if he had 2 pounds of lead in his boot, right?
That's what I heard.
And so you tap the toe, the lead would go down there, then you tap it on the heel to take it back. But how could they not feel that in the heel? And wouldn't it hurt more if they kicked you with the heel of that motherfucker?
That seems.
I mean, hypothetically.
That seems logical.
Seems logical, but just wasn't. And then when Terry tapped it and he kicked that Inferno, it split his mask wide open.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. 2 pounds of lead. And but when Terry went to kick it back, he didn't get it kicked back, and the referee found it. So Terry was disqualified.
Tremendous. Well, let's pick back up where we were here as we're building
the Inferno match.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.